Hi, Anna Johnson here with I Love Internet Marketing. Today's topic is, can you make money selling ebooks? Well, there are 6 questions to answer first. Now let me give you some background. A few days ago, a Kickabink News subscriber contacted me to ask what kind of money can be made selling ebooks. Well, the short answer is anything from zero to millions of dollars. Ebooks are actually becoming big business right now with the advent of the iPad, Kindle, Nook and other e-readers. And they've always been the medium of choice for providing how-to information across a range of niches. But of course, how much you can make from an ebook that you write and market in a particular niche depends on a number of factors. And these factors range from whether there's a sizable market for your topic, to whether you can produce a high quality ebook that people want to buy, to whether you can market that ebook effectively. So before you even invest any time, effort or money in any given ebook, you really want to have answers to 6 specific questions. Now I'll get along to those questions in a minute, but let me just say that it is beyond the scope of this podcast to give you detailed step-by-step answers to these kinds of questions. And I think that if you're looking for that kind of level of detail, I strongly recommend you check out Paul Meyer's Simple Online Business System, which we publish, and you can get at www.kickabink.com/kt/simple.htm. So here's what our Kickabink News subscriber wrote. Would love to hear some feedback about what sort of money can be made with just information books. I don't expect to make megabucks, but would like to eventually bring in $1,000 a month working just 20 hours a week. With all of the free information on the internet, I just don't want to spend time and money creating a product that is not marketable. Well, the reality is that no one can guarantee that any particular information business will generate a certain amount of income for a certain number of hours work. But answering the following 6 questions will give you an indication of whether or not you should go ahead with a specific ebook project. So question 1 is, does the topic interest you? In general, I recommend producing products and services, including ebooks, in areas or topics that interest you. It's this interest that's likely to carry you through when you encounter the inevitable challenges that crop up when you're doing research or product development, marketing, or anything else that's involved in building an online business. Now, to give yourself a few options, I do think that you should consider a few topics when undertaking the process of choosing a particular topic to focus on. The second question is there a market? Once you've identified some topics of interest, your next question is whether there's a market for the products and services in those niches. Now, one of the quickest ways, or the quickest way, to find out if there's a market for this topic or these topics online is to see how many people are searching on keywords that relate to those topics using the search engines. If there are a lot of people searching on keywords related to a specific topic, you know that there's a high level of demand for that topic. Now, there are a number of tools, Word Tracker, Market Samurai, and Google AdWords Traffic Estimator, which is free, that will give you an indication of how many searches there are for a particular keyword or a key phrase. For example, I just typed in antivirus into the Google AdWords Traffic Estimator, which is based on how many searches there are for antivirus in Google, and I discovered that there were 90,500 monthly searches. So that's quite a sizable number, which indicates that there is indeed a market for products and services related to the term antivirus. The third question is, can the market be monetized? So here we're looking at whether there's money to be made in this particular market. And it may be that there are a lot of searches on a particular key phrase or keyword, but people are not buying and selling based on the topic that those keywords relate to. For example, if you type in joke into Google, you might come up with a lot of monthly searches on that word, but there may not be much of a money-making market in jokes, since there are so many sites that provide jokes for free. Now, I could be wrong, it's not something that I've really looked into, but I do know for sure that there are some topics where it's pretty hard to make money from, even though there are a lot of searches on keywords that relate to those topics. In this, just following on our example though, a great way to see whether there's money to be made in a market is to do a search on keywords related to your topic into Google and see how many ads appear on the right hand side of the search engine result pages. And all those ads are paid for by various businesses, and if there are a lot of them, it indicates that there's money to be made, because otherwise people and companies would not be consistently advertising and forking out their own money to try and generate traffic and leads to their websites and in order to sell their own products and services. And using the example of antivirus, when you type that into Google, you can see that there are heaps of ads that relate to antivirus. The fourth question is, can you reach that market? So it's all very well to identify that you're interested in a topic, there's quite a lot of interest in that topic based on monthly search volume, and that there are a lot of companies advertising related to that topic. But the next question for you is, can you actually reach that target market? Because if it's actually cost prohibitive for you to advertise, or it's going to be extremely difficult for you to optimize your website for the search engines just because there's so much competition, that might rule out going into that particular market. And I can say with some level of confidence that antivirus would be quite a difficult market to break into. So assuming though that you do believe that you can cost effectively reach that market, the next question is, what unique value can you offer that market? So here the question is, can you actually produce a product or service, or we're focusing specifically on ebooks, an ebook that delivers such value to your prospects that they'll gladly hand over their hard-earned cash for it. And here's where you need to consider how you can offer a solution that is unique and superior to what is already available. The more unique it is, the more it's going to stand out from everything else, and the better it is, the more likely people will buy it and spread positive word of mouth about it to other prospective customers. Finally, question number 6 is the return on investment sufficient? Return on investment, or ROI. Now, the issue here is that even if you worked out that there is actually a monetizable market or niche, that you can reach it cost effectively and you can actually develop a unique and superior product, that's all very well and good, but will producing and selling a product in this market deliver you a satisfactory ROI? Will it actually generate the kind of income that you want? And if, as I suggested originally, you are looking at a few different topics or potential markets, you might actually find that for the same level of investment, and investment meaning your time, effort and money, one topic or market actually has a higher potential ROI than the other. And that's the key. You want to really focus on whatever topic or market delivers the highest ROI, not just anything just because it seems to be profitable. You want the thing that will generate the most profits. But it's not just about money, of course. So you also need to factor in, your own level of enjoyment and satisfaction in pursuing a particular niche, because you might find that niche A will generate a higher financial reward than niche B, but you would actually enjoy producing an ebook in niche B, and that's probably the one that you should pursue. Now, I've basically described the 6 questions that I recommend that you go through in determining whether or not to pursue a particular ebook. And as you've probably gathered, it doesn't just apply to ebooks, it applies to any kind of product or service that you want to sell online. I haven't gone into detail, as I mentioned, and again, let me recommend that if you do want to have more sort of detail about the steps you should follow in working out whether or not to start a particular online business, that you have a look at Paul Meyer's Simple Online Business System, which we publish and is available at www.kickabink.com/kt/simple.htm. And apart from that, it has occurred to me that we might actually produce some tutorials that sort of really do go through these steps in quite a bit of detail. If that's something that interests you, just let me know, because if enough people do express interest, we will actually produce something of that nature. But Paul Meyer's Simple Online Business System is a great thing to start off with, and it's not expensive at all. So that's it for another edition of I Love Internet Marketing. Until next time, I hope you have a profitable week. Thanks. Bye.